So they were right. When they've been trying to tell y'all that everything is demonic, the Christians happen to be right. All of a sudden, y'all wanted to say that they were under spiritual psychosis, right? Y'all wanted to say it didn't take all of that. But then you find out in the Epstein's file that everything they said, that they were drinking the blood, that they were sacrifices and doing all this evil demonic stuff with children. Y'all didn't want to believe it then. But now that it's out, oh, now we get it. Now we see it. When that lady on that podcast with Ezekiel said, is it really that serious? Is everything Jesus, Jesus, Jesus? And she said, yes, because it's Satan, 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 everything. She wasn't lying. She was not lying. We're literally in a spiritual warfare. We're in a war. The war is light against darkness, evil against good, but you can't see it because y'all want to get distracted about the little stupid stuff, the little petty racism stuff that the enemy uses as a distraction to get you off track, so that you don't really see what's really happening. It's really demonic forces. Why do you think he said put on the whole armor, the breastplate of righteousness, the sword, the helmet, all of these things? Because we're in war. But you think because you don't see someone actually fighting you, you think that we're not in war. You think it doesn't take all of that. It does take all of that. You think the enemy is just going to lie away and let you just go to heaven? You think that the devil came down here and got thrown out of heaven so that he could be friends with you? No, he wants to kill you, destroy you, and he wants you to go right to hell with him. That's what he wants. But you just too lackadaisical, you too lazy to understand that this is a war. When everything around you either is going to be good or evil. You're either going to be influenced by God or Satan. You're going to either do good or evil, sin or do the things of your Father, which is in heaven. Who do you work for? Yes, the music is demonic. Yes, the movies is demonic. Yes, the influence is demonic. They're all seeds. It's seeds. And the biggest warfare is right here in your mind. The biggest warfare. The demons, they come to your mind. They try to tell you lies. They try to convince you of things that's not real. They want to deceive you. They want to tell you you're saved when you're living like a sinner. They want to tell you it doesn't take all of that when it truly does. Why do you think the Bible says work out your own salvation with fear and trembling? Why do you think the Bible says save yourself from this untoward generation? Why do you think the Bible says they who endure to the end will see him? Because not everybody is going to make it. Because you can't go around trying to save everybody. You got to be careful. Make sure you save yourself from this generation, because there's so much evilness out there. The enemy will stop at nothing to get your soul. Do you understand that? He will use any and everybody to get you, to distract you. The moment you make up your mind, you're going to live for him. Here comes the distraction. Here comes the phone call. Here comes that man. Here comes that woman to get you off track. Here comes that job that you really don't need. Here comes the money that's going to get you distracted. Here comes that vehicle that you want so bad to get you distracted. You was first faithful going to church, going there, walking there, doing whatever you can. Now you done got that vehicle you wanted, and guess what? We can't even find you in church no more. Oh, you've been praying for that spouse. You've been praying for that companion. Now you got it. You don't never come to church. Was that really sent by God or the enemy to distract you? Work out your own salvation. Yes, it's Jesus, 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 everything. Everything.